The pictures tell the story, and as you can see, it was touch and go for a while in John Day, Oregon. Shifting winds pushed a wildfire closer to that eastern Oregon town of 2,000 people who were at one point on standby last night to evacuate, and you can see why. It's 5:30. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jenny Hansen. The Grouse Mountain Fire is part of the GC complex of fires burning just 1 mile north of John Day. Tim Becker has been watching this fire all day, and he is here with the very latest. Tim?
Yeah, Jenny, they're keeping a close eye on this one. Yesterday, the Grouse Mountain Fire caught a tailwind and more than quadrupled in size real quick. Put a good scare into the folks who live around John Day.
Last night when I got out there, I started filming, and it kept going and going, and I couldn't believe it looked like it was all the way to John Day.
Marilyn Allen shot this video Thursday evening, but before night even fell, you could see how the Grouse Mountain Fire was moving towards the town of John Day. Tankers battled from the air as the fire threatened ranches and homes along the north edge of town. A nearby retirement home voluntarily evacuated its residents at one point when the fire danger was at its height.
It was pretty hot and heavy until the rain came. So if you're asking a landowner when it was mysterious, I'm sure they would say until it started raining and it really knocked it down in those finer fuels.
I was so happy. So happy to hear the rain.
A tenth of an inch of rain helped crews keep the fire from moving towards the Malheur National Forest, southeast of John Day. It also kept the flames from damaging any buildings. In the end, no one in town had to leave their homes, but the fire has now grown from 2,000 acres Thursday morning to more than 11,600 acres this afternoon, and officials say it is still 0% contained.
And with that 0% containment, we may have some line around it because we've been working on it, but we are not confident with that line.
I thought, now, that moved 6 miles in one day. And I'm hearing thunder close by. I thought it could be at my house before I wake up in the morning. So I was really, really nervous.
And of course, Marilyn there, the woman who shot that video. Last night, Governor Kitzhaber invoked the state's Conflagration Act for the fire. That basically authorizes outside help when the fire threat becomes just too great for local resources. A couple hundred more firefighters were added today, and that now brings the crew size to 600. Jeff?
And let's bring everyone up to date. More than half a dozen other wildfires are currently burning in Oregon. Now combined, they're burning more than 100,000 acres. And to give you some perspective, that's roughly the same land area of Portland and Gresham combined. And most of the fires started by lightning. Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman joins us now. And Bruce, you've been warning us about thunderstorms for several days. What is the latest? I know we had some pretty intense ones today.
Oh, very intense. And going on right now, Jeff. In fact, look at this thunderstorm that is near Brighton Bush Hot Springs tonight. So this is over our part of the Cascades. 1,320 lightning strikes in just 30 minutes. This is a severe thunderstorm, and so this warning will continue for a while. What is it doing? Gusts of 60 miles an hour are possible as this moves in the area of Brighton Bush Hot Springs tonight. It also has heavy rain and hail. In fact, it was a storm like this that moved over Sun River and over places like Sisters and dropped the temperature as much as 20 degrees in 30 minutes time. Now, the risk of thunderstorms will continue to increase here in the metro area. Notice this is Sandy, here's Molalla, here's Portland. This is all off to our east right now. But this kind of instability, maybe not this severe, but instability that would give us thunderstorms will increase in the valley as the night goes on. I'm back in a few minutes with my complete forecast.
And wildfires can happen anywhere, but they often break out in rural areas of Oregon. So if you experience a wildfire firsthand, send your photos and video here to news@KOIN.com or submit them on our website. You're our eyes and ears out there in some of those remote areas.